My beauty is dope.
because I am genuinely a caring person.
Loving, kind, caring person.
My beauty is dope because I say it is. It is unapologetically mine. So as a woman think it, so is she. And being dope is a state of mind.
It's resilient and shines like the sun.
God has blessed me with 70 years on this earth, and I'm still going strong.
My beauty is dope because it has nothing to do with my outer appearance. It has everything to do with what I possess within me. And I know that I have a lot of caring, compassionate ways for myself, and that exudes out.
My beauty is dope.
Because of my personality.
Because of my hair.
Because of my personality. Beauty is dope because of my hair.
Because it comes from inside of me, my heart.
My beauty is dope because my perseverance and resilience taught me kindness, compassion, and empathy.
My beauty is dope because I am magical and special.
My beauty is dope is because I am me. I am different. I am proud.
My beauty is dope because I am an overcomer. I'm a survivor. I am feisty. I am not a quitter. It is not even in my vocabulary. And I just love people. I love life. And I'm dope. My beauty is dope. That's it. That's all.
My love and attitude.
Because of our amazing spirit.
My beauty is dope because of my amazing spirit.
My beauty is dope because of my love and because of my heart and because I love helping others.
So that's why my beauty is dope.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. And yes, I said good morning, but as always, I love to say grand rising. So, hello and welcome to Off the Cuff with T Nicole. So, the reason why I started off with that video, My Beauty is Dope, is because it signifies different age groups, it signifies different races, different colors, and it shows how people are beautiful no matter how they are, where they are in their life, and that anybody and everybody is somebody. So you just have to realize, like, you are so amazing, you are so special, and you mean the world to me. So just know that. And so today we are going to be talking about getting organized, making sure you have your business in order. But I had to showcase that first because of the simple fact it's just in alignment with what it is I am called to do, what I am created to do. And so I was looking at my life. Oh, before I get started, so each and every Wednesday at 9 a.m., you have a show, or you'll be able to visit me here on Off the Cuff with T Nicole, and we talk about any, like, just different topics, whatever comes to the heart, because that's basically what Off the Cuff means. It means to come from the heart. So I wanted to talk about being organized. So it's okay to tell people that you're going to start something or you're going to put things off because you have to get things organized, because so many times we try to jump into projects because it sounds good, it looks good, and then at that time it may make sense, but you have to learn how to say wait, reevaluate, and say, is this best for me at this time right now? Will it work out for me right now? If it does not make sense for you, it's okay to say, you know what, I'm going to pause and I'm going to say, you know what, today I'm not going to start. I'm going to start when I need to start. So getting your house in order is so important for your life to begin, for your life to just stay afloat, not only just to stay afloat, but for you to be able to get the things that you desire. Because, like, for me, I always used to try to say it'll be okay if I don't have things organized, and I'd be all over the place, just confused and just trying to give myself to any and everybody else. But now I had to realize something, that in order for me to get the results that I desire, the results that I deserve, I have to rearrange some things in my life. I have to get some things in order. Look, I have a couple comments. Hold on, guys. Oh, hey, Carrie. It's so good to see you, my beautiful sister. I love you. Yes, yes, yes. Yes. So we cannot. Good morning. So somebody's on here and they say Facebook user, so I can't tell who you are, but I do. Good morning, Grand Rising, Grand Rising. And so getting back to getting organized. So the thing is, we have to organize our life, we have to organize our mind, we have to organize our house, and all of these good things. And so, how do you organize things? You have to look at everything that needs to be done in your life. So, if you are trying to get your finances together, what do? You have to create a plan to say, okay, this is what I need, this is how much money I'm bringing in, this is how much money I need to bring in, this is how many hours I need to work, or this is how many products I need to sell. Because the thing is, so many times, like I said, we can be all over the place. If your house is not clean, if the things are not organized in your house, guess what? I had to learn the hard way. If your house is not organized, so you have to, it's like growing up, I used to go to school like many of us did. We went to school, and if you think about it, we used to have a calendar, we used to have a schedule. And hold on one second. So it's like, so we had to follow the schedule. You had to go to breakfast, you had to go to lunch, you had to go to your classes, and everything was time. And so the thing was, everything was organized, and it was time for everything that you needed to do within your day, but it gave you structure. So think about it. If you are not organized and you don't have your things together at home, guess what? You don't have the structure that you need. So you got to rearrange some things in your life. So you might be working, you might be a parent, your kids might be in school, and you might be a coach, you might be having to hire people to do things. But guess what? If your household is not organized, because it starts, like I said, it starts in your house, it starts in your body, it starts in your mind. All of these things need to be organized. They need to all be in sync with each other. Why, Therese? So that way you will not be going around here, running around here like your head, like a chicken, like without a head, because you are all over the place. So I had to learn something. Recently, I was like, I can't take on any more projects, because at first I was like, I'm about to do this whole big project. But then I said, no, I'm going to put it off into January, because of the simple fact I know what I can do. I used to beat myself up because I'm a worker. And I love to work. I love to put my all into everything. But what I realized is sometimes I stretch myself thin. So I had to talk about being organized today, because I still find myself stretching myself too thin, because I want to give, give, give. I want to be there for everybody. I want to do this for everybody. But I realized something, that I can't do everything for everybody. I can't be there for everybody. Just like you can't do everything for everybody. If is it in your calendar? Is it in your plans? If it's not in your plans, I know sometimes people gonna be like, you are being selfish. No, I'm not being selfish, because it's a high demand for you and your needs. I'm so glad I was going in another direction, but it's so funny how the spirit will lead you to go into the right direction, the direction that you need to go in. Because I love the fact that I love talking about me. And what I mean by that, because 9 times out of 10, whatever I'm telling you, I normally, it happened to me first. And that's the best teacher, because you live through your experience. And so the thing is, I want you guys to do me a favor. I need you to look at your life and see how everything is organized, whether it's in your house, whether it's at work, whether it's in your business, whether it's with your family. Because so many times it's like you want to give to your family, you want to give your family a lot of time, but is it in your plans? You want to give your business all your time, But is it in your plans? Do you have time set aside for yourself? I'm asking. If you on here and you watching, do you have time set aside for yourself? Because so many times we give time to everything and everybody, and then we neglect self time because you need that self care. So why I'm talking about being organized again is because we have to learn how to be organized. We have to learn how to reorganize. We have to learn how to declutter. We have to learn how to set the schedule so that way you can get the things done in the 24 hours. Because if you think about it, we sleep for 8 hours. Sometimes we go to work for 8 hours. And then so that's 16 hours right there gone, right? And then so you got how many more hours left? You got 8 more hours in this day, right or wrong, right? So what are you gonna do with the other 8 hours? So if you give him 4 hours to family, you give him 4 hours to going out partying with friends or going out to sightsee and all that, then your 24 hours is up. So you got your family or you got your friends, right? That's another 4 hours. And then you need 2 hours or an hour to eat. So you got an hour in there to eat, you got an hour in there to relax, right? Or an hour to spend on the computer. So you got to think about it. You have to learn how to rearrange some things in your life, reprioritize some things in your life. And if you made a commitment to something, is it making sense for you? Is this what you're supposed to be doing in this season? Because sometimes I find myself, and I don't know if anybody else is guilty. Sometimes I find myself overbooking myself. And then guess what? I feel so guilty because I overbooked myself. But who fault was that? That was my fault. I can't blame my mama. I can't blame the person that I told I could do it. I had to learn how to say, you know what, today, is this going to work? Is it already in my plans? No. If it's not in my plans, I cannot do it. I have to rearrange some things in my life because I know that in order for me to be more effective, for me to be more impactful, for me to not lose this mind here, I need to start writing some things down. I need to make sure I have all the planners that I need, and I need to reorganize some things so that way I can get the results that I want and the results that I deserve. And so I want to talk to you guys. So something happened to me yesterday, and something, it made sense to me because at first I was looking at my life and I was like, I could be more impactful if I did what I was supposed to do. And what I need to do is rearrange some things in my life because of the simple fact it's like I'm always given to this particular thing in my life. And then I'm giving more time to this particular thing. And is it really allowing me to be great, or is it allowing me to be pulled in a lot of different directions that I don't want to be pulled in? So like for instance, I work a job, and it's like I just started working it not too long ago. And the thing is, I've been giving a lot of time and a lot of energy to my job. And guess what? It doesn't make me happy. It's not serving me well because I give a lot of time and a lot of energy to something that does not make me happy. And I used to think for many years like I had to stay in a situation that didn't make me happy. But guess what? Who was I hurting? Me. And so now everything else is starting to dwindle down and fall apart because I'm giving so much time and energy to things that don't make me happy and serve me any purpose. I know you like, what does this have to do with being organized? Because if you're giving a lot of time and energy into something that doesn't make you happy, guess what? You lack in other areas. How do you know this? How do you know this, T? Because it happened to me. And so even that, not even just working a job that doesn't make me happy, because evidently I like it because I'm here, right? It's just I've been giving a lot of energy to it. And so now I'm like, okay, well, I need to find something else that takes up my time too, that makes me happy. So guess what? I started being creative and doing things with my hand, and I started making things. A lot of people make t-shirts, a lot of people make bags, a lot of people do this. And somebody said something to me yesterday that it rung something, or it lit a fire inside of me. It was like, what makes you different from all the other people that sell t-shirts? And what makes you different from all the people that make bags and things like that? And I told him, I said, because it's me. And he was like, you got to give me more than that. And I thought to myself, why do I have to give you more? And I'm telling you, because it's like, I know it's a lot of singers, I know it's a lot of dancers, I know it's a lot of coaches, I know it's a lot of different people out here that have different gifts and things like that. But the only difference between me and them is like that it factor. Like, I know who I am, I know my worth, and I know the value that I put into everything that I do. So like you, like if you know your value, if you know your worth, you know it's time to reorganize some things because you don't want to miss the opportunities to be right where you need to be. Because in that moment, that was a teachable moment, because I was thinking about what he said. What sets me apart? It's like, am I organized in those areas? I know to some people you might not see what I mean and what I'm saying, but it's okay. It'll catch up to you later, because the thing is, if I'm right where I need to be, doing what I need to do, and I say I'm that it factor, I'm that person, like I'm not no better than anybody else. I support everybody that's doing what they need to do, because it's like it's enough out here for everybody to be successful. It's enough for all of us to learn our worth and know who we are. So even though it's a lot of coaches, they not me, right? It's a lot of teachers, it's a lot of doctors, but guess what? They not you. The only thing that sets them apart is that they got a system, they got a structure. So you, if you don't have a system, if you don't have a structure, if you always giving time to other things, it's like going to pull you away from what you were really created to do and be. So I'm telling you all of this because it's time for us to reorganize. It's time for us to reprioritize. It's time for us to know our worth, because it's all about being organized. I know I'm giving y'all a lot, but I want y'all to see it from a spiritual standpoint. It's not just from me talking to you from a physical standpoint, but just allow the organization to take place in your life so you can know that you are the it factor. You don't have to be nothing different, because he said, what made you stand out? What makes you different? Because you're not going to get the quality that I possess. You're not going to get what I have to offer, because I know how to I can speak into somebody's life. So that's just like you can speak into somebody's life. Your hands bless whatever it is that you touch. It's like you're praying over some things, you're speaking life into the product, and that's what sets it apart. That's why people are drawn to you, because you are getting some things arranged in your life. So your organization starts here first. It starts in your mind. So after you started in your mind, because you got to think about it, our body is our house. And so that's why I was saying something about the organization in your house. It wasn't so much in the physical space where you stay, but here in this body. So I'm glad I was able to bring it back all around full circle, because the thing is, you probably looking like, Therese, you said something about your house being unorganized. No, I'm not talking about the physical where the or the structure. I ain't gonna say the physicals, because the physical is you, your temple, making sure that this temple is right. So I had to reorganize some things in my body. I had to reorganize some things in my spirit. I had to reorganize some things in my mind in order for me to become what? The it factor. So, like you, all you have to do is say, you know what? I'm not going to do things the same way I used to. I need to rearrange some things with the way I think. I'm going to rearrange some things with my physical being, and then with my spirit, because I have to get in alignment for what's for me, because that's what's going to set you apart, because you're going to know your worth, you're going to know who you are, you're going to stand out, because people are waiting for what you have. Because like I said, it's a lot of singers, it's a lot of doctors, it's a lot of lawyers, it's a lot of mothers, it's a lot of fathers, but what do you have that's different? What do you offer? Who are you created to be? What do you have? It's you. You don't have, you got the sauce. You are the sauce. What you have to offer is valid. Just because sometimes people like, I got this degree, I got that degree, I got this behind my name. You can have all of those titles, you can have all those certifications, but are the people looking for that? The ones that are waiting for you to say yes, for you to get some reorganization in your life, reorganization in your body, reorganization in your mind, reorganization in how you speak to people, how you treat people, how you love people, how you forgive people. Because guess what? I've learned something. Sometimes when I say people, I want to heal people, it's not so much as me being a doctor, right? It's not that. Me healing you is loving you. Me healing you is forgiving you. But that's when this is when the growth comes into place. Because now we're organizing some things. We see things for what they really are. How does this all tie in? Because it's like so many times we be looking for certain things when the answers be right there in front of us. You have to bring yourself out of your situation. You have to reorganize. You have, in order to heal, you have to reorganize to see things clearer. You have to reorganize to believe in you. You have to reorganize to speak to your children. So that's why I say it's a part of the healing process. The healing is not just so much as you going to get medication. The healing is you believing in you again. The healing is you saying, you know what, today I'm going to eat different foods. I'm going to start drinking more water because it's a part of the process. So that's what I mean when I talk about just reorganizing your life, reorganizing the way you perceive things, reorganizing just your whole perspective on life, because it's deeper than the physical. It's deeper than, like I said, the house. Your house is this body. You have to reorganize this. So this is what I mean by getting things organized, because of the simple fact you sometimes lose yourself because you're being pulled in different directions. T, how you know this? Because this is me again. I can talk to me, I minister to me first, because I was one of the ones that always liked to go places. I was the one that always had to do everything for everybody. I was always the one that had to stay busy to feel like I was doing something. And that's a quality that people possess, because you a worker, a worker, a worker, a worker. But now it's time for you to be productive. It's time for you to give quality over quantity. So reorganize some things in your life. It's time for us to say, you know what, today we're going to do things different. Today we're going to believe in us again. Today we just really going to do things different because we are rearranging things in our life. So guys, I just wanted to come on here briefly, and I just want to encourage you to tell you to reorganize the way you perceive things, reorganize how you live, reorganize how you give, reorganize just things that you don't want to continue to take place in your life in order for you to get new results. So, like me, I used to run from things. I'm learning to face those things. I'm learning to accept things. I'm learning to be myself. I'm learning to just say, you know what, today I'm going to overcome. Today I'm going to believe that I am the it factor. I know who I am. I know my worth. And now I'm going to continue to fight and win and believe in me. So, guys, I'll see you next Wednesday, same time, same place. Y'all have a blessed and wonderful day. Take care.